Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd come on and kick the tyres and get a bit dirty with Colin McRae. Well, it's not Colin McRae, it's Dirt 2.0. Yeah, just to tell you what I've been up to really. I've been I haven't been on Madden as much recently, just because it's sort of coming towards the twilight of the year for Madden. Of course, we got the Super Bowl coming up in a couple of days. So yeah, I'm going to be watching the Super Bowl. Of course I am. But man, I don't know what they did in Madden, but they absolutely killed the what do you call it? They absolutely killed the menu responsiveness, and honestly, it is awful. I don't know what they did, but it just takes so long to do anything at all in Madden. But I have been making a lot of money buying and selling the Super Bowl players, which you know, it's been pretty productive, let's say, to do that. So yeah, we've been making a little bit of money on those Super Bowl players. But yeah, I thought I'd come on and do a little bit of Dirt Rally today. Of course, I've been on Assetto Corsa quite a bit recently, as you probably have seen if you've been on the channel recently. Yeah, I still haven't set up my T what do you call it, T598. I still haven't set that up yet. So I'm going to be doing that in the coming days. I'm also going to share with you something new that I bought as well. So that's going to be coming in the coming days. The reason I haven't been on as much as well is because I bought a new car, and I haven't really driven that much, in all honesty, in recent times. But getting back into sim racing has sort of reignited the fires, as it were, when it comes to sort of enjoying driving, and especially with the sim racing stuff. You know, it's been one of those things that you know, it's been a while since I've you know, had to drive as a daily thing. And I mentioned this before, I kind of got to the point where I just thought that, hang on, should we try and change? Might need to change. Oh no, I think we've already done this. I sort of fell out of love with driving, really, and it just felt like it was you know, one of those you want just a chore that every time I was like doing anything with the car, it would just be all something going wrong, and just not enjoying being a driver anymore. And I think that stopped 25 years ago when I got rid of my Volvo, and you know, cars just became a necessity to commute, and hospital appointments and all of that stuff that, you know, you do need. Not suggesting you don't need to do that, but it just took the shine off. And I always think back to when, you know, I got my first car, watched my son with his first car, and it just reminded me that there was a time where I really did enjoy driving. And yeah, I think I'm back to it. But today we're going to get in and do some dirt rally. I'm not going to pretend I'm going to be very good today. I'm not on the G29 wheel, and because we've been on Assetto Corsa a lot, getting back into rallying is a little bit of an adjustment, because it is so important to listen to the co-pilots instructions to avoid that kind of thing. Let's restart this. So yeah, because the volume is quite low, it's quite difficult. I'm going to take my glasses off actually. I've realised that I don't know whether it's because my eyes have started to improve even more since I got the Vitus thing. So when I was driving today in the new car in IRL, in real life, I felt like my very focals were making it difficult. So I took them off and just put my normal sunglasses on, polarised sunglasses, and had a better time of it really. We still nearly messed it up. But yeah, we're going to try and get the 259 set up tomorrow, and then we will be doing some American football stuff because it's the Super Bowl, as I said, Seahawks and the Patriots. But I don't really want either of them to win, to be honest. I think that I'm more hoping the Seahawks win just because of Sam Darnold and his sort of redemption story arc. And you know, he's a difficult guy to dislike, in all honesty. He's the same as Matt Stafford, but you know, they went through a lot of adversity. Obviously Stafford on the Lions for so long, and Darnold, you know, he was drafted with Lamar and Josh Allen and all those guys back in 2018, and you know, he was out for a long time with mono. You know, I think most of his like second year with the Jets, he was sort of he was out with that autoimmune disease mono, or I think we call it glandular fever, don't we, here in the UK? But yeah, it's not a very nice, not a very nice thing to have, and it really knocked him about. And I feel a bit bad for him last year because you know, he had a really good year with the Vikings, and then they let him go. And I'm like, really? Like, you had a good year. And then the Seahawks, what a masterstroke by the Seahawks, picking him up, getting rid of Geno. They were never going to win a Super Bowl, Geno. You know, we know that now. It was just never going to happen. And Darnold, yeah, I think, to be honest, I might not like the Seahawks, but I do have a bit of sentimentality towards them because I did support them for about a week back in 1988. Yeah, one of my cousins, who sadly died 10 years ago, God rest his soul, supported the Seahawks, and that's the reason why I nearly supported them. And yeah, all those guys, my cousin Spencer, I didn't really get to know him that much, to be honest, because he died so young. But I'll always remember him, especially when the Seahawks are playing. So yeah, although I dislike the Seahawks now, being a 49er fan, back then they were in the AFC, so they were a team that I used to beat quite a lot in Madden back then, when Madden 92 came out, and the teams were added. Yeah, I sort of hope that Seahawks do it, really. And yeah, mainly to Sam Darnold. Oh, and Aidan DiRTy, the defensive coordinator, because he is a Brit. He used to coach the London Warriors back in the day. He was on the Cowboys coaching staff for a while. And, yeah, he's the defensive coordinator of Seattle Seahawks. How crazy is that? I think he did play in NFL Europe for a little bit, Aidan DiRTy. But yeah, it's good to see the British contingent doing well in American football. We've also got the Irish kicker for the Saints. His name escapes me for the moment. But yeah, it's nice to see the NFL pathway working and seeing others get a shot at it. On one hand, I feel a bit sad that all this popularity has happened when I'm too old to play. And that's why I've been, you know, I do want to sort of get more into American football from a general aspect, i.e. Learning about plays, and if you watch some of the videos, I did a lot of, I've learned a lot this year about defensive concepts, and obviously nowhere near to be a coach. But yeah, I mean, I would like to. I mean, one of my dreams back in the day when I was too young to travel to play, because I had a poor background. Family didn't have a car. We didn't even have a phone until I bought one in the mid-90s. We just come out of Thatcher's Britain, and it was a pretty grim time. I have fond memories of those times, Christmases and birthdays and all that good stuff. But I really. It kind of broke my heart that I didn't play, or I couldn't play, and I couldn't get there. It was such a difficult thing, and it was. I had to just have thrown the ball around with my mates, but I did get to play. Later on, and now I'm thinking maybe I could get into coaching, because things are looking really good, both with the channel and my other ventures this year, especially in the investing. I had a really good day yesterday and into today with the dips that we had in the tech sector. Oh my, that was bad. And yeah, it's been a good year to be fair, and it does make me wonder whether or not I could set something up in my local town, in my own town, and if you set it up, you can be coach, right? It's your team. So yeah, I might explore the possibilities of that and just see if there's any other people in my town that would want to get involved. Reach out to maybe, I don't know, the National Lottery to see if there's any funding for it, and see if I could set up a team here in my own town, because I would love that. I really would love that. So yeah, I mean, I might think about doing it. I mean, maybe it's another idea for a channel. Creating a brand new American football team from scratch in the UK. Yeah, I'm sure people would watch that. So maybe I've got a couple of other ideas for channels as well, which I won't go into now because I don't want to give the game away in case somebody watches it. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. I feel like we did all right there. No, okay, 20k, not that great. I haven't been playing Dirt Rally 2 that much either. I've been more into the WRC game that we were given free last month, and yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. Right, I'm gonna have a look at some of these other things. I haven't looked at some of these other. So championship overview. This is the Rallycross stuff, isn't it? Rallycross Championship. Historic, right. We got something more in place on here. So we got first place there. Should we carry on with this? So we got first place, 17th, first, 17th, first, third. So we've done that one, haven't we? Is that what we've done? Does that mean we've done that? So championship standards. Well, we're leading. We're leading the championship. So I don't know. Maybe we do. Maybe we carry on and head on over to. How do we do it? Resume championship. There we go. I'm sure we've got to an opportunity to repair the car. I would think. I would hope. Anyway. Before we do that, I'm just going to have a quick look at what's going on with NVIDIA, because the market's closed. So 18548. So yeah, looking pretty good. Be interesting to see what happens market open. Right, we're going to do here no visible damage. We don't need to repair anything by the looks of it. Let's have a look at tires. Recommended. Yeah, we'll keep the standard. We've got a spare as well, so if we do get a puncture, you know, we can do some stuff. This is what I'm only just starting to understand about racing. I won't pretend I understand it all and what it does, but usually if I'm bouncing around a lot on a track, you know that sometimes changing that suspension to be a little bit stiffer sometimes makes a difference, but hopefully we're going to start getting a little bit better once we get T598 involved, and yeah, we're going to get it mounted to the Amiga stand, and we'll see how that stand holds up, whether or not we need man, the graphics on this are so good. PS4 is so powerful, look at that. It's amazing.
34 left, opens 50, keep right of a jump maybe into 6 left, 30.
Oh, we're not starting this off too well.
Slow
it's amazing
left,
just how different handling these cars are. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these rocky courses where
unseen 4 left, 30,
you hit it and
5 left.
You sort of done.
60 over bumps, caution.
I haven't got the difficulty cranked up very high.
Into unseen hairpin right narrow.
Could be a red stage this
into 5
thing.
left. 30.
That's definitely going to be a red stage now, isn't it?
4 right. Into 3 left. Into 2 right tightens.
Oh, yeah, we're not doing too well here, are we? I think we killed our car.
Punctured the left rear. 30. Cut.
I
3
thought
left
that
long
was in front, but I don't believe that for a minute.
Unseen.
Right, if we can get out of this rocky area,
30, caution, don't cut. 4 right.
I reckon we might be alright.
4 left. Into unseen 1 right small cut.
I think that we are behind by a way, by a country mile.
Keep right of a 30, caution, unseen hairpin left.
I'm not keen on this track.
Into unseen hairpin.
Can we restart this? Because I think we're doing terribly there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And of course the good old Mark,
right
what would this be? Mark 4 Escort,
30,
or maybe a Mark 5 Escort.
Right.
Of course the good old RS Cosworth.
Keep right over 80.
And, this was these RS Cosworths were the car that everybody wanted in the 90s when I learned to drive. So I've been a driver now for
into unseen hairpin right narrow.
What would it be? Right, we're going to restart this again. I'm not listening to the guy. This is why you need to listen to the guy and listen to co-pilot's instructions. But yeah, I've been driving for like 31 years now.
Keep right of a jump maybe into 6 left. 30.
It was definitely good to get back behind the wheel today.
Opens.
And I'm amazed at the tech that's in the car. To be honest, like I didn't even know that it's got like automatic parking. Like literally, you just press a button or a couple of buttons, and it will like parallel park. Oh, here's the bad corner. Yeah, we're not going to fall for that old chestnut again. These hairpin rights, man.
4 right.
With cliffs either side, it's like...
Into 2 right tightens. 30. Cut. 3 left long tightens.
A little bit of death juice of the handbrake there.
Keep left of a 30. Caution, don't cut. 4 right.
And that's the problem, cutting these corners, like jutting out, you can just spinning.
Left. keep right of a 30, caution, unseen hairpin left. Into unseen hairpin
It's
right.
a bit brutal. I thought we were beaten.
Into 4 right.
We were
Into
beaten,
unseen,
but
open
we
hairpin
are in
left.
7th, so you know,
Opens.
it's all right.
Into open
Seems
hairpin
it's
right.
a rocky track. I'm not very good at them.
Into 3 right of a crest. Into 4 left.
And of course, if we were
right
on the wheel,
tightens.
you know, we might be a little bit better.
Keep right of a 30.
Everything just
3
feels
left
so
long.
claustrophobic
Tightens 2.
and closed in. And, yeah, I've got a few
Opens
videos
of a crest.
in the pipeline as well that
Into
I'll
5
be
left.
continuing
Into
tomorrow.
4 right.
It's been a hectic week with
Into 4
the
left long,
car
bumpy.
being picked up
30.
and tax
Slow 2
season,
right long.
paying the
Tightens
tax
into
bill and
open
all
hairpin
that
left.
stuff. It's been an expensive month all in all, really. Biggest tax bill I've ever
Into
paid.
4 right over bump.
Most for a car I've ever paid. So
Into caution.
yeah, it's
5
been
left. 30 over bad bumps. Unseen
it's
hairpin right. 30.
I think maybe
6
even
right.
more expensive than when I
50.
bought an house, which is bonkers
Caution.
really when you
Keep
think
right. Don't
about
cut
it.
5 left.
But
30.
yeah, we're on the other side of it
Crest
now.
and
And
1 left long. Tightens hairpin left.
we can
Into
concentrate
5 right.
on
Into don't
growing
cut
the
5
channel.
left. Into 1 right.
So
30. Keep left over crest bump. Into 1 right tightens.
yeah, we're not gonna get green stages on this one, I don't think. We are second though somehow. I don't know how.
50 over bumps.
I'm sure we're not
2 left,
anymore
tightens.
after that fiasco.
30. 3 left. 30.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not keen on the handling of these.
Turn unseen 2 right.
These bigger cars. I think I like the
Keep right over 50.
hatchbacks
1 left tightens.
a bit more. I might have a go on
30.
on Madden just to
5
see
right
how
long.
the team's looking.
Opens
I'm at
80.
9 million again with 4
Bumps,
Super Bowl
jump
players, so
into 6
it's
left.
pretty crazy. I logged in yesterday and I caught a few
Into
players
slow.
for
6
300.
right. Very long over crest.
300k
Tightens.
and bought
Hairpin
them
right.
and sold
Don't
them for
cut.
5. So, you know, I made about $1 million on Madden yesterday. So yeah,
50.
that was great.
Crest. And 3 left small
And
cut.
I've also
Into 4
bought
right.
the Thrustmaster shifter last week, so we'll hopefully get the 2598 set up, get the shifter, and then
Turn
all we
4
need
left
to do
long,
then is wait
tightens.
for that load cell
30.
break to get released, and you know
Keep right
we'll
of a
be
junction.
toe to
4
toe with
left.
what the G29 was,
Don't
but
cut.
obviously
3
with,
left. Into
that
1
direct
right.
axial drive technology that's in the
Into 6
T598,
left.
and
50.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how it
6 right.
changes the
30.
feeling of this game
3 left.
and
Very
the
long.
WRC
Opens
game.
tightens
So
1.
I mean, and Assetto Corsa, in all honesty, I
50.
think I might just have one more session tomorrow,
right.
maybe with the
Into 4
G29.
left.
Have a go on Assetto Corsa, but we're not first. Get away. And of course, the Six Nations
4 right
started
over
yesterday
finish.
as well.
Opens
This is
30
sort
to
of,
stop.
you know, I'm always a bit sad and a bit depressed after Christmas, and it takes me a little bit of time. We got a green stage at the end, guys. Look at that. That's amazing. Like, I thought we were going to be like 16th, 17th there, but I think we pulled it out right at the end. And team looks happy. Group A. There we go. But I think we did a bit of damage on the car. You know, I'm not going to lie. I think that we hit a few too many rocks there on the way, which is never great. But yeah, we're going to hopefully have another crack with the G29 tomorrow, just to have a go. I really want to test it on Assetto Corsa. I think it's because I've not used the wheel on Assetto Corsa before, and yeah, I'd like to get a feel for it, so that when we do get the T598 installed, I'll be able to provide a much better objective comparison between the two, because they still sell the G29, and you know,
into 5 right.
I've mentioned this a few times that it serves me, although I didn't use it that as much as I should have done.
20.
Oh my days. I didn't use it as much as I should have done. It's been
4, 3, 2,
a really solid wheel.
3 right.
And it goes on
into
offer
3
for
left
like
long,
under
into
200
unseen,
quid.
1
Like
right
you can get
opens.
it, with the shifter for like 150 quid brand
Into
new
5
if you
left.
wait for the deals. And
Into 5 right.
if you've never sim
Into
raced
open
before
hairpin
and you want
left.
to
Of a
have
crest
your
came
first
in.
foray into sim racing, you know, I've
20.
done it again. Goodness me. The G29 is a solid entry point. There's no two ways about it. Get yourself a GT Amiga stand for about 100 quid. You can get some Chinese rip-offs of that stand, and you know the gauge of the metal isn't as good, but you know it'll get the job done. Just to see if you like sim racing, because you don't want to spend a lot of money on a hobby when you're just starting out, because you never know, you might decide that it's not for you, and then you can sell it on, and you know you're not going to be losing a great deal of money. And you know, CEX will buy a G29 off you for about 120 quid, 100 quid, something like that, and that's where mine might go. I was toying with the idea of maybe doing a giveaway just on the channel, but to be honest, I don't know any of that stuff works, and I know you can get, if you don't do it right, you can get problems doing it, but I would like to do something like that, like start doing giveaways on the channel, and you know, I was thinking maybe doing it as part of the memberships that
30
memberships to the channel that I would give
6 right long to crest and 4 left extra
you know,
long,
some sort of a giveaway. But the G29, you know, it's been a good wheel, and it's well worth buying.
30
because it just makes a massive difference compared to have it just playing with the controller in this view. I mean, it's alright when you're chilling out, you just want to, you know, you just want to hit the track for a couple of laps or a couple of rally track, or a couple of stages, you know, it's alright. And the Elite controller that I'm using now actually gives me a lot of feedback. It didn't help me there, but it does make you feel the track and your grip, and when you're losing grip, of course, and allowing you to correct it. So yeah, it is a good wheel. We will use it one last time tomorrow on a few games in between watching a bit of TV, and of course the Winter Olympics have started as well. That's been everybody's going to be an expert on curling again. That'll be in the news, as it is every 4 years when the Winter Olympics happen. And I sort of remember my missus was having an operation during the Winter Olympics a few years ago, and it would have been the 2018 Olympics, I think, and I remember we went to the operation. It was the same day operation. I forgot my painkillers, forgot my medicine that I was having for my knee, and oh my word, was I in pain or waiting for this operation. And it was,
into 6 right.
The added stress of you know, worrying about the operation, how the operation went, and stuff like that. And we got home, and we had an earthquake or a tremor. So yeah, 8 years. It'd be 8 years ago, like next week, I think. But yeah, we don't get earthquakes here really. We just call them tremors. And yeah, they're not big worms either. You know, just ground movement. But yeah, get that T598 set up. Get the VR out as well. I've got a few VR games I want to start playing a bit more. I've got the flight sim. There's loads of games I bought recently. I just haven't played it because I've either I think this is the problem with games like Madden, like these ultimate team modes and things that you you know, you end up playing these games, but you don't really get much out of it.
Start 60.
You know, it just feels like a waste of time, really.
Left,
but this is why I like the sim racing stuff, because I find that every time I play it, I feel like I'm getting better at something. Whereas with Madden, it kind of feels like you're always chasing. You know, those ultimate team modes that you're always chasing. You know, you've never got the best team, and when you have got the best team, you won't have it for long. And that's exactly what those makers of those game modes want. You know, they want you to be addicted to it. It's as simple as that. They want you to be, what's the expression? Chasing the dragon. Drone. I'm sure that I mentioned this a few times, that in the future, that these kinds of ultimate team game modes, I think, will be under the microscope in terms of how predatory they are, because they really are. I mean, you know, I'm just talking about Madden and American football. I don't play FIFA or FIFA Ultimate Team, but I can only imagine how predatory that is, and you know, because it's a more popular sport than American football. You know, there's so many more people playing. Oh, we got a green stage. It's like today in the stock market, but rallying. What was I saying? But yeah, these ultimate team modes are so predatory, and yeah, they just want you to be on the back foot all the time. Release a new player, everybody says it's really good. They release him as a limited that costs 2 million. I mean, I'm not poor in Madden. You know, I've got nearly 10 million that I've got from as I said, selling Super Bowl players and, you know, doing managing the auction house and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna buy 4 limited players for 2 million that are going to sell for 350 in a few weeks. That's crazy. But yeah, this is the state of modern gaming, unfortunately, and that's why buying these older games that have got Game of the Year editions, where you know you feel like they're the complete game. When you buy a game these days and you get a standard edition, it's almost like you're not getting a full game. You're getting a demo. You're paying for a ticket to get into the stadium, but you got to pay more to watch the game. That's what it feels like. And when it comes to pay to win stuff like Madden, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Like World of Warcraft, in all honesty, the way that they've done their model, where you can buy stuff if you want and it's cosmetic and it's still crap, still digital crap, that you know it's not something that you own or you possess. And I know you don't really own the game or any of this stuff. It's like I was thinking about this the other day when it comes to Spotify, that I pay for Spotify, the family Spotify plan, but it's so ridiculously expensive, and you know I've got CDs of all my favourite bands and things that you're paying for convenience essentially. And I really am thinking that I might just knock it on the head. I might just stop paying for it and go back to the old ways. You know, I was searching through I was searching through my old music collection the other day that I found in the garage, all those old CDs, and I burnt them all. I went through all of them and I burnt them all, and they're on my hard drive downstairs. And you know, most of them are the songs that I listen to. I don't need Spotify anymore, really. Other than the convenience, of course. Like sometimes it's nice. You think, oh, what's that song? And you search, and it's there, and it's great. But is that worth 25 quid a month?
long
it's a lot of money, isn't it? 25 quid a month, and
opens 30.
you know, can't remember whether you can get it. I think you can still get it like with adverts and stuff, can't you? So I don't know. Definitely got to review some of these monthly spends. Like Netflix is another one that I don't really use. I mean, other people in the house use it, but to be honest, I don't know what it is with Netflix. I really don't. I don't know whether it's because there's so much on that I get overwhelmed and I don't know what to watch. Like, I still haven't finished watching Breaking Bad. You know, I started watching that when I got Netflix, like 2018 or something, 2019. And you know, a lot of these old programs, these old series that I never finished watching. Lost is another one that I never. I just got a bit bored with Lost, to be honest. I think that what it ended up being wasn't as good as what my imagination made me think it might become. Like when you watch that first episode and it sort of ties you in, and I don't know what it is. I don't think I like the on-demand thing. I think I preferred it where stuff wasn't on demand, and you would get like the new episode, and you knew everybody else was watching it at the same time and not binging it. Like this word for binging a box set. I don't know. I do like it. You know, it's nice to be able to do it, but I miss having to wait a week to see what happens in something. Like my father-in-law used to really love the X-Files, and you know, we used to go up and watch it. Mulder and Scully, would they or wouldn't they ever get together? Would they see the aliens? Was the truth out there? And it was different times. It really was different times. And like now, we got this show Traitors that's on TV, and I don't know. I just can't get into it. I don't really understand what's so good about it. You know, I do miss classic Big Brother, like how Big Brother used to be. I do miss that. Like some of the older ones, like Big Brother. I really liked the second one. I think it was the third one. I can't remember who won that one now, but I think I like Big Brother 2 and Big Brother 3. I think they were both enjoyable ones, and the first one was a bit different, wasn't it? We had Nasty Nick and all that, but you know, it was pretty good. It's just gone a bit overboard now. Everybody's a bit too flamboyant and out there. You know, I like watching normal people doing normal things. Do you want to make any setup changes at the next service? I think that's why I like Mortimer and Whitehouse Gone Fishing, because you know, it's just a couple of blokes talking about life, wetting a line, catching a few fish. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And the fishing channel is going to be, you know, oh no, not a night stage. This might be, might be break time. Yeah, not a fan of night and rain. Night and rain and thunder. Is it lightning and flashing? It looks like it is.
6 left long, into caution,
graphics
5 right of a crest and narrow bridge, into 1 left tightens, small cut, 30, 4 right tightens.
I mean, the physics in this game, and it's a cliff stage, like, the trifecta are terrible.
Tightens, into 1 left long, opens, caution, tightens of narrow bridge, into 3 left.
Oh, we did.
30.
Oh my word, we died. Well, are we done then? Oh dear. I knew this was bad. I don't think we get to do that again, do we? Like, we killed the car. I don't think I've done that before. I didn't even know that was possible, like terminal damage. That's like...
Starts 30, 3 left long, into 5 right, opens over crest, 30 over bumps, 4 right long.
You can kind of tell that it's like PS4, like the windows of the camper.
3,
and like everything looks a bit smooth. When you look at it
30,
on
3 left long, into 5 right, opens over crest.
On the PS5, like PS5 games, you can sort of tell
right long, opens
that
over
this has
crest,
got a little bit of
bumps,
sort of fuzzy blurriness to it.
into 4 left,
And you notice it more in these night stages.
Into 5 left. 30 over bumps.
Graphics are still really good. I've been meaning to pick this up for the PC actually, because there's some games that they just disappear from the store, don't they? It's like I really wish I'd have bought Outrun Post from the Steam store. And you can't get it now, unfortunately.
Unseen hairpin right.
It's a bit sad, because it's a really good game, that is. I do play the PS version, the PS2 version.
30 over bumps, 4 left long over crest, 30.
Well, I'm on PS2.
Open hairpin left.
Probably should look into emulating it, I suppose. But it's a really good game. It's out on the PC as well.
Don't cut
But
long.
yeah, you can't buy it. I do look for it
Unseen
when I'm
left.
in CX to see if I've got it, but they never have. And I keep looking for Rocksmith as well for the PS4. I really want to get. I've got it for the PS3,
30.
like that guitar learning tool. It's like Rocksmith Plus now. It's on the PS5, but you've got to pay like a subscription. And, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of paying 16 quid.
Into 1 left. Extra long.
I mean, I suppose it's different, you know, but I suppose it's okay if you've got all the songs, so you don't need to, you know, you can play whatever you want, you don't need to mess about, but it only works if
Into 2 left.
the songs that's in it, you like a lot of them. If you only like a few, you can just buy them, there's not really much point, but
right. Don't cut.
I've been trying to get my
into 2 left long.
my strumming since I shut my fingers in the door. I've been struggling
Keep left over crest. Into 5 right. Don't cut. 30.
So I've been just concentrating on
5 right long.
on my strumming side.
Into
And,
2 left long.
I've definitely got a lot better
Opens.
with my rhythm when it comes to my guitar. Still not quite there yet. Been playing for over 20 years now. I still, somebody says, "Oh, do you play guitar?" I say, "Well, not quite."
50.
I've got a guitar, but I say that I play it. Yeah, I suppose I do. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm
Extra long.
very good.
2 Titans.
Probably a 2 out of 10.
30.
Started as a 0 20 years ago. I'm probably getting like a +1 every 10 years. But I'm getting better at gaming though, because I'm nearly 50. I'm going to be 50 this year. That's nuts. It's crazy. 50 years old.
30.
And I said to somebody the other day that I have like I put two coats on. I was cold. I put a hoodie on and a coat on. And I said, could I be wearing any more clothes? I said, I'm like Joey and Friends.
50. Caution. Keep right into 1 left.
Was it Joey or was it Chandler? I think it was Chandler, wasn't it? Wore Joey's clothes.
Right, don't cut. 30.
And they didn't know what I was on about. I thought, man, I am old.
30. 4 right long Titans.
Yeah, I miss the 90s. I really miss the 90s. I didn't used to.
3 left.
I think when you're in an era, you're still thinking about those old eras. And for me, it was always looking back to the 80s. But this is what I was saying at the top of the stream. That getting back into driving cars and remembering what I loved about it
Into
when I just passed my test,
70 over bad
I'd look at
bumps.
cars and go,
Right
oh
left,
man,
over
I'd love to buy a new
bump,
car.
open slow,
Because
30,
we just had
one right
beaters, you know,
tightens.
we were spending 300 or 400 quid on a car. You know, just spent 11 grand on a car,
50.
which is crazy. The
Unseen
last
to
car I
left
bought was like
tightens.
4.5 grand.
Opens, 30.
Car before that was 2 grand.
Three
Car
right
before
narrow,
that was 2 grand.
30.
And before that,
2 right tightens, don't cut. 50 over bump, 2 left tightens.
but yeah, I had a lot of fun with it today. I had
Into 6
a
right,
30 mile round
40,
trip,
1 left narrow.
and probably have a razz in it tomorrow. Have a
Into
drive
5
about,
right over bump.
see what it can do
Into
tomorrow.
6 left over crest, into
I don't
unseen,
want to
1
push
right.
it. I've just never
Opens,
been the same since I had the
30.
seizures. I'm still always a
Caution,
little bit
keep left.
apprehensive, and
Into
that's
6
the
right,
problem.
narrow, 6 left.
It comes down to confidence, like
30,
most things,
4
isn't it? It comes
left.
down to confidence
Slow,
and
30, unseen, heavy
trusting
left.
that you're okay. Because you know I got the all clear from it and everything, but it still
50.
makes you think, doesn't it? It's like one of those.
6 right over bumps.
You
Into
just
6
become
left.
aware that
30,
something
unseen,
bad could
open
happen.
heavy
Especially
right.
when I started to, you know, have problems due to anxiety
Into
this
1
year,
left long.
vision and stuff. You know, it's like
30,
I didn't find anything.
5
I
right
had
long.
MRI and stuff, but
into 5 left, and
it's getting
don't
older.
cut, 6
You
right,
know, your health. It's definitely
30,
more important
bump,
than
crest, 3 right long, open 6, into unseen, 1 left
you
tightens.
know working all your life for the man, and you know there's no loyalty in it.
Into 4
You don't
right,
set your own business up.
4
You
left
work for
narrow,
somebody else.
30,
You just get
unseen,
bled.
open
You just
heavy
get bled
left.
dry, and then when you got no blood
Into
left,
unseen, open hairpin right,
you're out of there.
into turn 4 left, into unseen, open hairpin
Unfortunately.
left,
It's like back in the day, you used to be able to make yourself
Into hairpin
indispensable,
right.
but no employer likes that. They
keep
hate
left
it.
over 30,
They hate you
2 right,
being indispensable.
into 1 left, small cut, opens 30, 3 right, 4 left, don't
Yeah,
cut,
definitely enjoying the
into
driving,
unseen, 1 right long,
and
opens 6, small cut,
try and get much better at sim racing.
40,
And I was saying to
1
my
left,
son that I'd like to go and do another rally day or
Into
do a
3
track
right.
day somewhere. I was tempted to
6 left,
drive the
30,
V8 Mustang that
4
they've got
right,
at the garage
into
I bought
narrow
my
hairpin
car
left.
from. And I never really understood like how you
Into 4
drive,
right.
you know, test drive a
50,
car like that.
6
but
right,
I
opens
think I might
70
do it,
over
you know. I
bump,
might do it because
5 right,
those sorts of cars do
50,
hold their price quite well.
2
You
left.
can buy one and keep it for a little, because it's not a daily driver, is it? You know, you're not going to, for goodness sake, you're not going to drive
into
a
3 right,
V8 Mustang
opens over crest,
on your
30,
commute every day.
5 right long, over bump,
It's definitely
tightens over crest, over finish, to stop, well done.
own it for a few years and then take it back. Man, we got all green stages on this one. Surprises me. We ruined the car at the end. There we go.
You just did the fastest time in that stage.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Time is it? Right, I might watch a bit of news. Right, where are we in the leaderboard now? 140k. Yeah, we're not doing too well there, are we? Event finished. Okay, so we've done that one. 21st. No points. That can't be right. How do we finish 21st? I don't get that. It's because we didn't. Oh, it's because we crashed out on that one course, didn't we? What are we gonna do? Oh no, the standings, we're 5th. Oh yeah, very easy. That's why an hardcore damage is off. So we've probably got to get repaired before we head into Australia, or was it called Van Diemen's Land, or am I thinking of Tasmania? I can't remember now. Somebody mentioned Van Diemen's Land to me the other day, and I thought, was that Australia? I think it was. Right, we should be able to repair the vehicle. There we go. No visible damage. Okay, everything gets repaired. I like these dirt tracks. No more rocks, please.
Starts 50, 2 left long, opens over crest into narrow bridge. Good luck.
Always makes me think that the sand's like really rich in iron. It's very orange, isn't it? The Aussie sands.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. 50, 2 left long, opens over crest to narrow bridge tarmac, into 2 right long.
I prefer trees to rocks.
Camber, 40.
We're on gravel.
5 right, into 4 left long, caution tightens over bridge. To gravel, 30. 4 right over crest, into 6 left, 80. 6 left long, over jump maybe, slow 30.
Yeah, I said before, it's
tightens 4.
rally driving. Well, any
right
driving is about weight transfer. 30. My old car was a Mariva, and its centre of gravity was just terrible. Crest. You could constantly feel that you were gonna.
50 tarmac.
It was you just struggle going into bends with it, and if it was windy, it was really difficult. You could feel side winds hitting it. The new car is a bit better in that regard, but yeah, it's all about controlling weight transfer, and this is the same thing that I was saying the other day about braking, that braking and accelerating isn't just about making your car go and stop. It's also about transference of weight. So obviously when you brake, you're putting more pressure on the front wheels. You're transferring weight to the front of the car, so you can see the car dips down. So this is sort of important when you're taking different bends to make sure you've got the right weight transfer. And yeah, depending on the undulation of the track surface, changes the characteristics of how the car behaves. But yeah, it's physics at the end of the day, isn't it? Same snooker and most sports.
Into 4 left, opens over crest, into 4 right tightens. Into 5 left
long. Couple of red stages there.
Opens 30. 6 left.
I think I might have a nice pizza for tea tonight. I got one of the Sainsbury's meal deals. So I might stick one of those in, and a few of the onion rings. And then I'm feeling pretty tired tonight, so I might have a couple of early nights to get ready for Sunday, to get ready for the Super Bowl, Super Bowl, and I don't know. It might be a last takeaway day Sunday. I don't know if to have like a KFC or an Indian, and then that's it. I need to start losing some weight. It's terrible. I've been I feel like I'm through the worst of the storm that is my mental health now. I feel with Christmas gone and the tax bill sorted, I feel like I'm not in the fog anymore. I'm not blinkered. I can see where I'm going. But I've got to get better. I've got to get better at my health. Not my mental health so much. I feel like I've got that under control. but my physical health. And honestly, doing this channel has really helped me with my mental health. I know when I started to do it, that I said that I was going to talk more about my eating disorder, but in all honesty, it got to the point where I thought, I've had this thing for 20 years. I just want to not think about it for a bit. I don't, you know. Of course, I want to help people that are in the same position that I was. But I felt like I wasn't truly fixed with it. And I've definitely got to get my diet sorted, not because of the bulimia or anything, but because you just have to eat a better diet to avoid succumbing to other things, especially obesity. Definitely piled the pounds on since I got better at binging and purging, but
into 6 left long, tightens 5 over crest.
I think it might
50.
Evolve into these other channels, as I mentioned before.
80. 3 left, tightens
the new one I'm quite excited about. What I might do is like do, I guess you'd call it a pilot. I might do like a pilot tomorrow, and see how it goes. Write a script out. Because I think my presentation skills are a bit better now, and my ability, my articulation is much better than it was. I mean, I went from just not talking on the channel to talking too much, I guess. But even though not many people stop by on these streams, one of the big things that I learned pretty early on is talk like there are people watching, because at some point you will get people on, and everybody does watch me play this game. You know, it's not the most exciting thing, but this is why I like the you know, the how-to videos I've been doing, the assembly videos. I do that helps me a lot. I really enjoy doing those. And if it helps somebody else set something up, that G9 video, I've got to do a follow-up. It's like I said I was going to do one, but that video has earned me like 50 quid. It's crazy. But yeah, it's not earning too much outside of doing the CPU v CPU streams. And of course, the Super Bowl one will be the last one, but you know, it's never going to be the basis of a channel. But I think it's something that has allowed the channel to grow, doing that. And you know, some people have DM'd me and said they enjoy watching them when I've asked them, and it's been a bit more. I'm a bit happier now that there's some transparency in there over what they are. But you know, I think that's what this channel will essentially become. You know, the vessel to allow some of the other channels to grow. And now I've got a car that I trust. We'll be doing more of the fishing videos, because I do have time now. This is the beauty of it. It's like having the time to do these things. So it's just trying to find out which ones I'm enjoying the most. I think that's always a difficult thing, isn't it? It's like you can do something that earns you money, but when you're getting older, if you're not enjoying it, what is the point? You want to be enjoying what you're doing. This is why I haven't been streaming Madden so much, because simply I just haven't been enjoying it. I literally haven't been enjoying it. And you know, every year I think, yeah, I'm gonna start a franchise off, and I've tried to start them a few times, and I just go, I don't know, it's just missing its soul. You know, it's not as good as what older Maddens were that allowed you to get into it. It just feels so artificial and forced. And I'm almost like forcing myself to enjoy it. Played a bit of FIFA the other day, and honestly, I actually did enjoy playing the FC26 the other day. You know, I cranked the difficulty up. I found some sliders, and it was a real challenge. And I thought, man, this is pretty cool. Maybe one day Madden will feel the same way. There we go. Right, and on that bombshell,
that stage was tough, but it felt fast.
I'm going to bid you good evening for now, and I'm going to watch a bit of news and see what Peter Mandelson has been up to, or Mandy, as his mates call him, because he's been a bit of a naughty boy, is Mandy. Now look on the news, see how he's getting on. BBC News. Catch you later.